My name is Shabshab, and I'm from McLean. It's in Northern Virginia. I think my interest in education started about middle of high school. I started to realize I really enjoyed, especially the math and science parts of what I was learning. I didn't know that it existed at first, but there is a program, and there are a couple like it, where people at the Naval Academy can go directly to graduate school as soon as they graduate. The lab that I went to at MIT actually had a good number of military people in it. When I got there, they had been working on ways to make energy usage on forward operating bases as efficient as possible. And my job was to take control of they're called HVACs, heating, ventilation, air conditioning units, and see how we can control their operation to make them as efficient as possible. I looked at the load profiles of those units, and I could see that they were sometimes all running at the same time, generating these giant power demands when that wasn't really necessary. And if they were just coordinated with one another in a way, then we could lower those peak demands and they could make their generators smaller or not ship as many generators out to be used at forward operating bases. So I designed a controller, pretty much a little embedded, like a microcomputer with some relays and switches on a circuit board, and implanted them into the HVACs and came up with a couple control methods that would make them run more efficiently. Specifically, how can we make them operate such that they don't all ask for power at the exact same time when that's not necessary? And we found ways to do that with a central controller, with someone telling them exactly what to do at all times. And then for me, the most exciting part was I found a way to do it where they don't even need to talk to each other. They just kind of like a school of fish, coordinate with one another and run at times that make sense so they don't ask for a lot of power at once. When I went to MIT, I was in the Navy, I was a naval officer, but my day-to-day job was being a graduate student, going to classes, doing research. And I did that for 2 years. And when I came back to the Navy, my primary job was day-to-day going to power school, learning about the details of nuclear power and training to be a watch officer in the fleet. And the cultures are very different from place to place. But I found, especially with the transition back from civilian school to a Navy training command, the people around you, the other naval officers, they helped me get right back up to speed with that culture. The award that I got for the research that I did at MIT, I was surprised and I was really happy. It was nice to see that the Navy has value for that kind of research, and that I could be recognized for something I did that was, had applications to the military, but really was done at a school. To a kid who's interested in STEM, there is no reason that you can't start exploring that right now. I have found a lot of personal satisfaction in STEM, and I've found it challenging in a good way. So I would encourage you to keep on looking into it, keep on exploring.